These are the top 10 dangerous animals that you have to run away from. If you see any of these 10 animals in the wild, you better run away.
Today we're going to be looking at 10 of the most dangerous
Number
animals that
one,
you should honestly
Alec.
run away from.
Number
10.
Number 10.
This one, I mean, come on, that's obvious.
I thought
You
You
sharks would
can't
be
even
higher on the
run,
list.
dude. You gotta
Oh!
swim.
But you could.
Oh my god, that got me. That was scary.
We're not talking about an individual species of shark here, though. We're lumping the entire family
Really?
in as a whole.
What?
Movies and media are often spreading the picture
some
of
sharks
as
aren't even
being
that bad.
ferocious killers that eat and destroy everything that comes in their way. But
That
it's
is
quite
a big
exaggerated, and
shark.
many shark species
Wow.
are harmless to humans, except
Oh.
for some like the tiger shark.
Look at those
You
teeth.
see, each year there are around 75 shark attacks, whereas most arise from a misunderstanding that a surfer looks similar to seals. However,
Ouch.
only 10 out of these attacks result in the
Wow.
death of the victim.
That's actually not
With that said,
bad.
Of course, sharks, especially the great white and bull sharks and tiger sharks, are incredibly powerful predators that should always be respected.
Oh my
However,
gosh.
for at least 2 out of 3 of them, they don't really see humans as food. I'll give you a guess
Bull
who
shark?
does see you as food. So if you're scared of sharks, don't think of them as monsters killing thousands of people each year, because that is simply not true. Although that really shouldn't encourage.
Oh, so they're
you
actually
going-
not that dangerous. I didn't know that.
They kill less than 100 humans.
I'm pretty sure more people die to like lightning strikes than they do from shark
No
attacks.
way, actually.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
More
Oh,
people
okay.
die from like not hitting that like button.
Number 9.
Run away from ants?
It's
Ants
not
are more
like
dangerous than
think
sharks?
that ants are more dangerous animals than
Oh,
sharks.
fire ants.
But the fact is that they are. In fact, ants are about 3 times as deadly as sharks. Where sharks cause the average of 10 fatalities yearly, ants cause about 30 every year.
You're
Who's
kidding
dying
me.
to ants?
One particular
like
species
that.
to take note of is the bulldog ant. This
That thing
red
looks
Anglican
scary.
variety of ant is one of
Yo.
the largest and most aggressive species of ants on the planet. They have large
Nah,
mandibles
dude.
and venomous stings that in humans can cause intense pain. The worst of any insect
I'm
sting
not
that can
about
last
that.
for
Oh, man.
several days. They're so aggressive
is
that whenever
gross.
this ant is cut in half, the head and tail will
What?
actually fight and try
What?
to kill each other.
How does that even make
Suppose that
sense?
gives me mean to be,
Ew.
I'll kick anyone's butt, even my own. Another ant
Ew.
worth mentioning is the bullet ant. They are known to have one of the most painful stings. It's found in South America and is also known as the 24
Yeah,
hour
I remember
because of
seeing
the pain
Coyote
you feel for up
Peterson
to
get bit by
24
one.
hours after being stung. Some victims even describe being stung by this ant as painful as being shot with a bullet.
That is insane.
Isn't an ant like one of the most painful stings in the world?
What?
That's literally what they just said.
Number 8. Bees and wasps. You shouldn't
Bees and
go
wasps
near
are up there
them.
too.
Next number.
Oh, that was it? What?
Number. What? Fine.
What was that?
I
Bees
didn't
and
like
wasps
that.
should have
Oh,
made
he's
it
trying to
higher
skip
on the
over
list of
bees
the
'cause they're
most
so dangerous.
animals in the world.
I
The
hate
problem
wasps.
is nobody in the world is actively keeping track of
I
fatalities.
still scream like a little
attributed to
girl
them.
when I get stung.
In the U.S. alone, 50 people per
50
year succumb to
people
bee and wasp
die to
attacks.
wasps.
For all we know,
Wow.
that number could balloon to 500
Oh, wow.
if we include worldwide attacks. Case in point is the Japanese
How big is
giant
that thing?
hornet.
Dude, that thing looks
Every
so
year, up to 40
scary.
deaths are recorded by the sting of Japanese hornets. The venom of Japanese hornets would
Oh.
cause an allergic
fighting each
reaction
other?
and dissolve tissues within the shortest time.
Are they kissing?
The repeated
What are they
stinging
doing?
from the group of hornets could also result in a very, very painful death. Japanese hornets
Oh
are
my
very
God, it just
aggressive
ate its
and
head
they're
off.
fearful.
Oh!
One hornet alone is more than capable of dispatching 40 individual bees by all its lonesome. However,
That is
guess
terrifying.
what? These guys rarely operate alone. Each colony of Japanese hornets contains up to 700 members, and they feed on honeybee larvae
Oh,
to
no
a
way.
significant amount. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
They eat baby bees.
The other thing that
Huh.
can sting you. They eat it for breakfast.
Do you guys think bees can sting bees, or are they immune?
I think they can, and I think they do.
Bees sting bees?
Yeah, and like, are they immune to each other? Because like they have the poison inside of them, you know?
Bees sometimes accidentally sting their nest mates. Yeah, they do.
Wow, how about that? Number 7 is deer? What is this?
Deer.
Deer, it
because
is deer.
people-
What is
people
gonna be number
crash into
one? I'm
them.
so
On this one,
curious.
please. You wouldn't think it, but deer are actually pretty
Number one's
dangerous
gonna be the
creatures.
box jellyfish, 100%.
Oh, what's that? You don't believe me? Well, guess what? The
think it's
yearly
gonna be a
worldwide
giraffe.
average of deer-related fatalities is at least 300 people.
No.
What?
I guess you won't look at Bambi the same anymore.
Imagine
But how
dying
come
to a
these
deer.
normally docile
Dude, how
and
do they kill
adorable-
people?
Bro, look at their like horns. They're dangerous and spiky.
Did you just call
Yeah.
their antlers horns?
He did. Do you expect anything better from him, though? Come on. He's trying his best.
creatures be the cause of so many deaths? Well, deer have horns.
Come on.
And you might
Oh, he said it too! He said it too! Get off
He did
me!
just call him horns.
You gotta do. We're gonna listen to top 5 best narrator. Come on.
Those are antlers, though, but it is pretty
Let's
funny
go.
that he also called them horns.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's great.
I love when it comes full circle like that, guys.
this would be the main cause of human fatalities. But no, that's very wrong. Yes, admittedly, there have been recorded cases of fatal deer horn impalement, but that's very
That's
rare
twice.
and far in between.
He loves that word horn.
In fact, the
Turned
latest
into
one being a man
Kangaroo
in
Jack.
Arkansas who was gored to death by a deer he shot and thought it was already dead only in October of this year. With that said,
is
the vast
terrifying.
majority of deer-related fatalities
Yeah.
happen when deer cross the road.
Oh,
Usually
I
at
was
dusk.
literally about to say, yeah.
That's
Couple
what I
that with
said
a
right at
sleepy
the
driver,
start.
Then we have
It's gotta be
that
from car
recipe
crashes.
for disaster. In the U.S. alone, over 150 cases are reported each year of people running over deer on the highway, with very tragic results. Number 6.
They should just stop doing that.
Elephants.
Aren't elephants
Okay,
afraid
yeah,
of
this one
like
makes a bit more
mice?
sense.
How do they
Again,
kill people?
Much like deer, elephants would be the last animals you would think could be dangerous to humans because generally they're viewed as big, dopey little
Yeah,
animals.
Dumbo.
When you think of an elephant, you probably think of them as kind, gigantic, intelligent, majestic creatures who never forget.
That is what I think.
Well, the thing is, because they're so large and so smart, they pose more of a danger to us than you would think. Elephants will attack if they are injured,
They have
or if
no
they
hair
feel
on them.
threatened, or heck, if they just feel like it. That one scene from Dumbo where Dumbo's mother protects him from those kids.
Dude,
is
I'd
really
be a little bit
inaccurate.
scared.
That's kind of terrifying.
Oh,
Grun! Get out of
It's
there,
gonna
Grun!
poop on the
Because
car.
they're so
Oh, is
big
he
if they do
pooping?
decide
Wait.
to attack, most of the time the
Oh my
results
god,
will
that's
be
Adam if it
fatal.
was an elephant.
While doing research for this video, I myself was quite surprised
my
to find out
gosh.
that over 500 fatalities are
500.
caused by raging elephant attacks every year.
Every year.
Most of these incidents are caused by elephant bulls who are cast out of
okay.
the herd, making them all sorts of crazy. Or, you know, by overprotective mothers with calves.
Yeah, it's kind of like grizzly bears with their cubs.
In one instance, a 44-year-old man working as an elephant keeper was attacked by a cow elephant when he tripped over a foot chain while the animal was being medically treated. This poor man fell down and was consequently repeatedly attacked
what?
with elephant tusks. The man sustained multiple
They got an
stab injuries
animation
to both
for it?
groin regions, a penetrating injury to the
Oh my
abdomen,
gosh.
a traumatic prolapse of the loops of the small bowel, multiple defects of the mesentery, and
Oh,
incomplete
don't
ulceration
show
of the
it.
abdominal
Ouch.
region,
Why'd they make this?
abdominal cavity.
Bro.
In addition to these penetrating injuries, the man sustained multiple rib fractures
Oh,
with contusion
jeez.
of both lungs and laceration of the right
Oh
lobe
my
of the lip,
gosh.
as well
He's
as
getting
community
thrown around like a
fractures of
rag
pelvic
doll.
arch and left femoral body. For those of us not familiar with medical terms, that just means a whole lot of bad right there. The man died shortly after he had been received at the hospital, sadly. Number 5.
Hippo.
The
Oh,
hippo is
yeah.
considered by
Hippos
many
are
as
very
one
aggressive.
of the most dangerous animals in the world, and the locals
Hippos
in
are
Africa
very
claim that
aggressive.
hippos kill more people than crocodiles, lions,
I
elephants.
think that there's only one hippo in the entirety of the United States, and he lives in our house. His name is Adam.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were actually saying something scientifical.
Is he dangerous?
Oh, he's very dangerous, especially if he has cookies in his hands. He gets very aggressive.
Yeah, I heard if he has a PB&J, you shouldn't approach.
Elephants and cheetahs combined.
You guys are messed up.
They are the third largest land mammal on Earth after the
Oh my
elephant
gosh,
and
that
the
dude is
rhinoceros.
thicky.
Dude,
Yeah,
they're
Closest relative
faster than you
to
think.
humans
Look how big he
emerged
opened his
about
mouth up.
55 million years ago.
Golly.
They're semi-aquatic, inhabiting rivers, lakes, and mangrove swamps. They also spend the day submerged in river mud and can
They
come
look
out
so
at dusk to
friendly.
graze on grass. They eat over 100 pounds of vegetation a day, oh, and
They
they
just look
can
so
easily kill a
fluffy.
crocodile.
Why does that
What?
croc look so
You
big?
could take out a crocodile.
The thing is, there are
Oh,
no
yeah.
reliable
Oh,
sources
yeah.
that can confirm
Hippos
the rumor,
dominate
but there are
rivers.
lots of evidence that suggests there were at least 500 deaths related to hippos each year. And
my
that
gosh.
number could potentially be a
Wow.
lot higher. Their massive jaws could easily crush a human if they wanted to, and there have been documented cases of hippos just suddenly deciding to
Nah.
attack a human. Marius Els had a pet hippo which he had had since
What?
it was just
He's
a few
riding
months
a
old.
hippo.
The hippo seemed tame, allowing Els to hand feed it and even swim with it. Then one day an ambulance was called out to Els' home and they found him covered with multiple hippo bites. Apparently the hippo just suddenly attacked him and pulled
That's
him underwater.
terrifying.
He was pronounced DOA in the hospital,
That's
but I
so
have
scary.
no idea what happened to that killer hippo. Number 4. Crocodiles.
Here we go.
Wow.
A prehistoric animal that has survived tens of thousands of years with ancestors predating the dinosaurs. The crocodile is certainly one of the world's most dangerous animals in name. It's a real killer machine with powerful jaws, speed, and a tough
It's so
body
scary
that can
looking.
endure most.
Like, it just looks like a
Except for
killer
hippos.
animal.
It looks like a
Why
dinosaur.
are hippos above the croc anyway? Unfortunately, the larger species of crocodiles don't have a problem seeing humans as their prey, and the reason for crocodiles not
No way,
killing more
they're
people
hunting
is likely
crocs
because we
with a
know
spear.
of the dangers and try to stay away as much as possible. The movie Lake Placid taught me well to avoid all of these.
It was just a
Now-
baby.
I don't know. Either way, it was scary.
Oh,
Wait,
oh!
He just ate the
Wait,
baby.
what?
Wait, is that what they do? Do they just carry around their young?
What do you
No,
mean
he's
carrying
eating
around?
it.
He's just he's having a snack.
Poor little
There
guy.
actually was a case of a
Oh,
crocodile
okay,
seemingly
never mind, you're
preferring to
right.
attack people.
Oh, yeah.
In the Philippines, 3 people were said to be attacked and eaten by the same crocodile on different times. It started with a 12-year-old girl who was attacked while she was crossing
I
the
couldn't
river,
imagine.
quickly followed 2 months later when her uncle was
That
ripped
is
to
terrifying.
shreds. Then
If I
finally,
saw a
man
crocodile, I
disappeared
would
and was
freak
rumored to be
out.
attacked by the
I
same
saw one in real life.
crocodile.
Yeah, I've seen them on
Days
boats
later,
before
a crocodile
in
was spotted
safety.
clutching a severed human arm in its jaws.
That might have been an
The
alligator.
number of deaths attributed to them is about
1,000 a
1,000 a
year.
year, but it could also be higher considering that most crocodiles live in non-developed
Oh,
countries
so nobody
with poor
ever knows.
population and lack of official records. If you want a real crocodile horror story, look up Gustav the crocodile. That guy's still around and actually hunts
Whoa.
humans who try to hunt him.
Do you guys have any guesses for the top 3 most dangerous animals?
Giraffe.
Probably monkey and have snakes been on the list?
Oh.
No, that's a good one. I
I
like
want to
snakes.
feel
say
like-
wolf.
The box jellyfish has to be up there.
What about humans?
We're not animals.
Yeah, like we're not that dangerous. Come on.
We're people.
Sorry.
By the way, guys, I looked up Gustav, the large male Nile crocodile. He has apparently killed over 300 people.
Oh, that's nice to know. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's got multiple nukes.
If
I'm
this
sure he has a
video
kind heart, though.
gets 50,000 likes, we will end Gustavo.
Dog.
I told you I said
Dogs!
wolves.
And another unlikely
said
That's his
wolf.
dog.
It's not-
Wait, they just
no,
said
wolf and
dogs.
dog are different.
It's a subset.
But
It's the same
man's
thing.
best friend can also be man's worst enemy. Would you believe me if I tell you that the dog causes
Actually,
more fatalities every
there are a
year
lot of
than
dogs.
all of our previous entries combined?
Dogs are dangerous.
Well,
What?
you should, as dog-related fatalities reach a staggering 24,000
24,000?
every single year.
No.
It's not that dogs
Really?
kill people directly, although some dog breeds are certainly able to do so. Most reported fatalities are due
Oh.
to rabies, which is transmitted to humans when an infected
Oh.
dog bites a human.
Yeah.
Rabies is very deadly, and although a vaccine is readily available, there are still a lot of fatalities because symptoms can lie dormant for years before they act up.
That's
And
scary.
when they do, it's often too late, resulting in death. One problem with dogs is that they decide to attack you, running away from them
Yeah.
is simply not an option, as most of these guys can outrun a full-grown human. Now it's time for today's best
Oh, what does
pick.
that mean?
Today we'll be looking at an animal whose looks
What is
alone
that?
will make you run in the opposite direction.
What is that?
That's
animal?
not real, right?
Number 2.
No.
Centipedes.
No.
Looking more like creatures from another planet rather than native to Earth.
Oh, it looks like
centipedes
an
are truly
alien.
terrifying creatures. An estimated 8,000 kinds of centipedes worldwide, but only 3,000 of them have been fully described. Even so, the sheer
Oh.
terror with these guys inspiring people are more
Look at the little
than
legs
going.
someone in a panic, and with good reason. Although
Oh,
centipede bites are rarely fatal,
it's making
they
me
do
like
hurt.
queasy.
Some have even been compared to being shot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I
Still,
hate
they
it. I
shouldn't be
hate
enough
that.
for
I
people
hate
grown
that.
men run away,
It's like a
right?
worm, but worse.
Well, modern centipedes might not make you run for it, but they have an ancestor that will
Oh.
certainly do the job. Arthropora was an 8.5
what? It's not even real.
millipede from the Carboniferous era.
It's not even
Yeah,
around
you guys-
anymore.
It was
Yeah,
herbivorous,
guys, if you
like-
see that, make sure you just run.
If you see that, check if you're in the Jurassic period first,
Yeah.
and then run, and then go.
that plant matter like modern millipedes.
Okay,
it
so
still
this
has a
doesn't
pretty big
exist?
Scare factor.
I don't.
It
think
did,
so.
but it's gone now.
He doesn't
Oh my
prevent it from being
gosh.
creepy while it scuttles about. Fossil trackways
Oh,
have been
imagine
discovered
that
showing
was
that
real.
Arthropora could move and maneuver quickly,
was
It's-
real.
calculating
ew,
hundreds of
it's
legs
so
in rhythm
creepy.
to nauseate and disturb
That would
anyone
be
watching.
the scariest
These are the
animal.
largest known
Honestly,
land
I would be
invertebrates
more
of all
scared of a
time, and it is
Tyrannosaurus Rex than that
unlikely
guy.
they had any
No,
predators,
no.
But it could probably rear
Yeah.
up into a defensive posture and look you straight in the eye.
At least
Oh,
it's got
I don't
no,
know.
dude.
Number 1.
Number
Number
one is
one.
what we wait for.
Snakes!
Oh, Jack got it.
Had to be
Nice, Jack.
Venomous snakes and
Or
anacondas
giraffes.
are definitely some of the most dangerous animals
Why do you
in
think
the world,
giraffes
which
are
is
deadly?
easily noted by the number of
They have a
deaths
neck
per
that's
year
really
related
long.
to snake bites. Current estimations are
rattlesnake.
around
Whoa!
50,000 deaths a year, but that number could very well be
That's a
higher
big
considering
snake.
that many of the most dangerous snakes live in non-developed countries with poor population and lack of health care
Wow.
and official records. With that said, the number of deaths by snakes is not specific to one species, but rather spread
There's
out
a lot
among
of snake
all
species.
species. And there are countless.
I bet you I could count them.
Countless of snakes that could kill humans. Just as there are
Oh my
countless of snakes that are
gosh.
harmless.
Yeah, snakes are so creepy.
There are more than 3,000 species of snakes.
I'm never going outside again.
I'm staying in my room forever. Also, that video didn't even include mosquitoes, which I just looked up, is the most human-killing animal by far. They kill 1 million humans annually.
I heard something kills even more humans, not hitting the subscribe button.
Really?
Yeah, so you should probably do it. And you should click this next video right here.